All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people, lovers of freedom all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, you're highly welcome to this wonderful YouTube platform that gives you quality news, quality information, and all the issues happening, trending, and every matter with a sub for Biafran land. If this is your first time of joining us, please do not forget to make sure you turn on your notification, and also do not forget to share this video to as many groups, to as many platforms as possible. Let me offer you, today's broadcast is a special one, a one that you will not get in any other channel. We're going to give you serious informations today. Informations you'll be shocked happened. Trending issues concerning Mazen Amdekano. Trending issues concerning the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá. Trending issues concerning the sabotees and the rest of them, those who are trying to sabotage the struggle. Let me tell you, one thing I believe, one thing I know is they can try, but they will not succeed. And why do I feel they will not succeed? Because the mantle we are talking about, Biafra we are talking about, is a divine project. Biafran is a divine project, a project that has been ordained by Chukwuokike Abiyama. That is why whenever it's as if the struggle is, coming to an end, from nowhere, somebody else picks it up and you see brighter hope coming out for the people of Biafra. When Mazen Amdekano was abducted, everybody thought that there was nothing for Biafrans anymore. But behold, we never knew that Chukwuokike Abiyama, true Mazen Amdekano, has already raised another man in the person of the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá, a man who has taken the struggle to another level, a man who has done the unthinkable. In less than how many years he has put his name in the book of history of Biafra. Let me tell you, in the mention of that name, Simon Èkpá, you see the Nigerian government being scared. That is why they are doing everything to bring him down. But let me tell you, like I said earlier, they can only try, but they won't succeed. Prime Minister Simon Èkpá is here to stay. And in due time, we believe, no matter how long it takes, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the true leader, will come out from DSS custody. And we believe by then, Biafra would have gotten to a particular level that every Biafran will be proud of. On that note, do not forget that you are live on Let's Talk TV. Enjoy this wonderful broadcast and make sure you share this to as many groups and platforms as possible. God bless you.
Tebụl gị nọlụ n'oche na-ege ntị, ọbụna ọ bụ mmiri ka ị na-aṅụ, gbalụ mmiri idebe n'elu tebụl na-ege ntị, because we have come this very evening to devour some saboteurs and umokoko in our midst who think that they will achieve their aim and their goals and objectives through propaganda. We have come this very evening to do the needful. My brothers and sisters, you are highly welcome. I can see your names in the comment section. I welcome every one of you. The names are too many already, as comments here is already more than 100. Therefore, I will just collectively welcome every one of you as we move immediately. Please, once you are here, endeavor to welcome others while we move with speed. I have seen your names already as we move in one accord. Today's date is 9th of September 2024, and this is your live presentation. This very voice is no other one than that of your brother or the Nangwa from Biafra Unite. We are live and direct right here in the studio of Biafra Unite channel / television. Where na agwa omuwa no mu Biafra oku no namba niile. All right, without further hesitation, as we have done the preambles, I would like us to delve into the matter immediately without further hesitation. Now, I want us to begin with joy and happy mood before we go into the destruction of the saboteurs and, of course, those that call themselves political elite and their criminal activities and plans against not only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not only Mazi Simon Ekpa, but for the Biafra restoration and the freedom of over 80 million Biafrans. Now, let us begin with a good note, because I have been crying and shouting. I have been praying to God that our app should be ready, because we have some videos and pictures that we cannot post or show on the current platforms we are using to propagate the gospel of freedom and redemption, which is Facebook and YouTube. Because of their community guidelines, we cannot show some certain videos and pictures. I have been praying that our app should be ready. And today, there are some very important and exciting information coming from the office of the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, His Excellency Èkpá Simon Njoko. And this is the first one I want us to see. He said, breaking: the Biafra revolutionary app known as Freedom Stream. Many of you will be hearing the name of Biafran app today for the first time. The name is called Freedom Stream. In case you haven't heard it before, it is called Freedom Stream. And he continued, he said, it's ready for live streaming. It's ready for live streaming. To qualify for live stream, this is what you must do. And what is that thing that you must do? I will show you. Look at here. It says, keep sharing content. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe you may not see it properly for those who are watching and listening with their phones, but those of you watching from your television, I'm very, very certain you will see it clearly. It says, keep sharing content, which is what you need to do, and then upload more videos to gain 100 subscribers and 500 views and get live streamed. This one, I'm very, very certain in one single, not even one day, how can I say one day? In 30 minutes, we will start streaming on this app. After 30 minutes of release of its launch, after 30 minutes of its launch, we will start going live on this app. This our own app, our own. Of course, as you can see, this is the, of course, the profile of our able Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. You can see it here on the screen. This is his, profile. He has already created his own profile, and I am loving what I'm seeing. I am loving it. This is an evidence that we are moving ahead. In fact, everybody not too far. And remember, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said he is bringing a new dimension. I don't know if any of you are following. If you haven't liked or shared this very broadcast, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please use just a second to do so. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that he is bringing a new dimension. And ever since he said that word, it has not gone down well to the saboteurs that claim to be freedom fighters. Now, this is his own profile, as you can see here on your screen. You can see here. So let's continue because we've got more to show you. We've got more to show you. I want you to remember the title of this very broadcast. The title says, Igbo Governor / DOS pushing for Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Ohamadike one of Ndi Biafra, to denounce the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, His Excellency Èkpá Simon Njoko, publicly, for him to be released. Now, they have minimized, they have narrowed. I want you to pay attention. I will tell you a lot of things that you never heard before today. Anybody, any Biafran that will be opportuned to listen and watch tonight's live broadcast, I want to assure you that you are going to know a lot. You will know a lot this evening. I have known this. Let me tell you the truth. What I'm going to tell you this evening is something that I've known for more than 4 months now. Going to fight, in fact, since this year. This year is already 9 months. This is the 9th month of the year 2024. I have known this since this year, from beginning of this year. What I'm about to tell you, but I refuse to talk about it because I was contemplating the effect and the consequences if I dare speak up in the public. But because of the current shenanigans and the moves of these criminal elements that call themselves Igbo politicians and their political pressure group, DOS, Nigeria West African Limited, because of their new move, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court case is coming up, is fast approaching. So they have come up with a new strategy to convince him, for him to regain his freedom. And I have come to know, I have gotten the information, the intel. And remember, when I tell you something that is not yet in the public, joke with it at your own peril. Now, I have gotten the authentic information. I said authentic information of their new move and new plan. Then I have found it very, very imperative to say something that I've already known since the beginning of this very year 2024. Now, we are coming there because Onya Wabisi Sapunti Abado this evening. That's why we came this evening. So we are coming there, but before then, let us continue with our good news. Let us continue with our good news, because our good news on our Tom Bolliness, because Muabonya na this application. Kamgwazie everybody today. I want to announce unapologetically, no more this application. My own. I have said my own, and I don't have any apology. No, Biafra Unite can rule this application. I know a lot of people will not like it, but I have said my own. If we get more can rare. So on our some Paulina row that the app is getting ready. Now, the PM said once again, breaking monetization on Biafra app. Hey, Many of you may not understand this part. Many of you who are not on, who are not on social media, or many are not on, as in, of course, you are listening to me, you're on social media, but many of you who are not using social media to, to market or promote your business will not understand this part. So just gelo sobadero. He said, monetization on Biafran app. This is what you need to start earning on Biafra app. We will knock other platforms out of business. Our own is our own. And let me show you what you need. Let me show you what you need. The first one, of course, the title, description, and then this one is job blocking, category, monetization. Monetization. Let me see what is written there. To turn on monetization, you need to gain 100 subscribers and 500 views. I told you, no more can I roll the app. Don't you see it? Everything is made very, very simple. This one I don't. Biafran people do not have to, not only Biafra people, anybody all across the globe that wishes to use our Freedom app does not have to struggle until you gain 5 to 10,000 followers like Facebook before they can give you monetization tools. You don't have to struggle until you gain 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hour time before they can give you monetization tools, just like YouTube. Everything is made easy and simple for those that wish to make use of it. I am loving it. I have said it before. Those of you who will go to Finland for our convention this year, actually a full video of somebody or some people giving our prime minister a very expensive wine, bottle of wine, and made it known to him that mmanya anụnwa si from Ordinanwa Biafra Unite. Make a video. When Biafra comes, then ngwagoku next time, boy, call me a fool. I'll pay you double. Make a video when you are giving it to him. Yes. And he would accept it because he knows what I'm talking about. Yes. Now, let me show you another one. Another one. Like I told you, we are beginning this very broadcast with joy, with gladness, with happiness. So when we are done showing you these ones, we will now hit the ground running with our, topic of the day. Now, this is another one. I hope you see what I read. Hold on, just a moment, just a moment. I'm not sure if you see what I read previously. Just a moment. Now, he continued, breaking. On our app, you can decide who send you message. You can decide who send you message. So you can block users. You can, anybody who want to, show you, no, ekwe, ikwetelia by fire by force, whether they like it or not. Who can send me message? Everybody, nobody, my subscribers, my subscriptions. So we have subscribers and of course subscriptions. Now, let me continue. We are not done yet. This news I'm showing you now, none of them is more than 1 hour. None of them is more than 1 hour. Maybe the first one, From the second, third, fourth, fifth, none of them is up to 1 hour. Now, another one here, he said, wow. Have you shared the broadcast? Have you liked it? Have you clicked the like button? If you don't like what we are doing here, then just continue listening, no problem. But if you like what we are doing, if you are following, if you are enjoying it, if you are enjoying, if you are feeling the breeze of freedom, the air of freedom, if you are feeling it, do the needful. Now, the PM continued. He said, the app will be on App Store soon. The app will be on App Store soon. This month of September, as I promised Biafran people. Wow. This is extraordinary. This is very, very beautiful. He is bringing a new dimension. This is it. A lot of people have been in this struggle since 2012 and 13. We are the pillars of Bidro struggle. We are the owners of IPOB. We are the owners of Nweronwe. We are the owners. They claim ownership of our freedom and freedom fight. Yet, till tomorrow, they have been in this struggle for more than 20 years, yet they have nothing to write home about. They have absolutely nothing to write home about. Now, this is the logo of our Freedom app. You can see Freedom Stream. This is the logo, the official logo for now. This is the official logo for now of our Freedom Stream application, which will hit the ground running very, very soon before the end of this very month of September 2024. Very, very fantastic. Brothers and sisters, do you like what you are seeing? If you like what you are seeing, type yes. Do you love what you are seeing? If you love what you are seeing, I want to see you type yes in the comment section. Do you like what you are seeing? And we are streaming live and direct on 2 platforms. We are live on YouTube, Biafra Unite TV, our new channel. And of course, we are also live on our Facebook page, which is Biafra Unite Official, our sister Facebook page, as we can no longer go live on our main Facebook page. If you love what you are seeing, I want to see you type yes. Yes. Yes with capital letter. Yes with capital letter. Yes with capital letter. Big yes. Yes with capital letter. Now we have to move immediately without any wasting of time, because we want to be here for 2 hours, and I will open the line for you to call in and make your contribution as we move with speed. Now, before delving into the main matter this evening, I want to show you something. One idiot, Ofuokoko Kolinyo. They say his name is, I haven't even talked about this idiot for the first time. This is the very first time of me speaking about this coward. This is the very first time Biafra Unite is speaking about these idiots. It is unbelievable that he can show his face on this platform. It is unbelievable. A Fulani man. You don't need anybody to tell you that this is a Fulani man. You don't need any stories. It is unbelievable that this idiot has finally made it to Biafra Unite. I don't know how it happened. if not because the PM shared his video. How on earth will he make it to this place? Because sometimes, most of the times, I don't pay attention to some unscrupulous elements like this fool on the screen. Now, what I want to talk about him is there's a question being thrown to him, a question that has absolutely nothing to do with Biafra, has absolutely nothing to do with Mazi Simon Èkpá, has absolutely nothing to do with division and the, disintegration of the zoo, because he has run out of ideas, he has run out of answers, he has run out of propaganda, he has run out of false, and trying to defend something that is indefensible. He has run out of these things. He now brought in the matter of Mazi Simon Èkpá in order to cover the question that is being thrown to him. This is how cowards behave. This is how I cannot play the full interview. I don't have their time. But let me play this very particular place before we move. Now, pay attention, my people.
Are even telling me that you are never in Nigeria, you are hardly even in the country, and you are telling people in the country to withstand this kind of a hardship. You don't know what people are going through.
If I'm not in the country, even if I'm not in the country, I've got businesses in the country. I have started.
Did you hear the question? Because the previous question asked to this coward was about the hardship in the zoo. He was asked, because he's a Tinubu supporter. He's this Ashawo politician, a Kuna politician, who campaigned for Peter Obi before 2023 presidential election. Immediately, Peter Obi failed by their proxy. Boom, he switched from obedient to Tinubudent. He is now official abatident. Tinubudent. From obedient to Tinubudent. So he's a shawo. That is what every Nigerian politician is known to be, a shawo. I said every. They are not consistent. They gerrymander from one party to another. Yes. They cross-carpet each and every second. That is what you know. That is why they are unstable. As the politicians are unstable, so is the country unstable. That is the zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom for every one of you listening. This idiot was asked about the current hardship in the zoo, in order for him to divert attention, because actually Oma jam kenwe. Enwe adaka. He jumped like a adaka. Sam. In order to divert attention. Oburumata, Biafra, and Mazi Simon Èkpá, Butenimia. And this is new. This is new. Now, let us listen to the idiot. Remember the last question now. I just talked about the previous one. Then he was trying to defend Tinubu. And this journalist, I don't know how he gathered morale. To question him once again. Let's hear him.
You are never in Nigeria, you are hardly even in the country, and you are telling people in the country to withstand this kind of a hardship. You don't know what people are going through.
If I'm not in the country, even if I'm not in the country, I've got businesses in the country. I have staff that I'm paying salaries in the country. I pay tax. I'm one of the few Nigerians that are paying tax. Last year, and I can bring my certificate to you, I paid about 2.7 million in tax in Nigeria. You've got some people, they are listening to Simon Èkpá in Finland. Is it the...
Did you hear that? Hey, hello, Melo in the zoo. The journalist never asked Rino or Mokre or whatever they call him I don't know if Reno or Reno. I don't even know his name. Reno or Mokre or Reno or Mokre. No, there's apps because I watched this very interview from beginning. It's about 20 minutes interview. I watch it from beginning. The one that I'm playing, there's another one. But the one I'm playing, about 20 minutes. There is no any question about Simon Ekpa. But this idiot, when the question became so tough, he jumped from nowhere to Biafra. Listen and listen to him again.
Last year, and I can bring my certificate to you, I paid about 2.7 million in tax in Nigeria.
So
you've got some people, they are listening to Simon Ekpa in Finland. Is he in the country? Yes, a lot of people are listening to him. You've got people.
Did you get that? What does that show you? What does that show you? And I heard that he has a Afonja lineage. I heard he has Afonja lineage. They say he's from Kogi, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. They say he's from Kogi and he has Afonja lineage. He's actually Afonja. Yeah. According to them, they said he's Afonja. He has Afonja lineage. So Afonja, cry us a river. Anything about Simon, as you are mentioning that name, Simon, he go choke you. He go choke you. That name go choke you until you know if he breathe again. That name go choke you. Afonja Reno Mokre. That name go choke you as you can no longer sleep. As you can't sleep anymore because of that name. He go choke you. You are angry because that same name did not allow your evil plans against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to succeed. And he has come to finally, at the end, finally, to bacanize your evil entity, to end your criminal activities, to end your criminal enclave called the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. And now you are no longer happy. You can no longer sleep. And you're angry now is that why would it be now? Why should it be now that you are crippling into the government? Now that you are crippling into the government, now this man want to bacanize your criminal enclave. He don't already choke you. He don't choke you. As I'm speaking to you now, those who have been calling that name for evil, those that have been calling that name for evil, I cannot help you to interpret it. Go and ask anybody that you know. Those that have been calling that name for evil, Fejigani Zelumiri. Onyake di ocha. Whatever evil you plan against him will backfire. That's why I warn anybody. If you don't know what you're saying, just keep your mouth shut. Because the moment you attack an innocent person, a man that his hands are clean, a man that is ordained by God, the moment you attack that person, you have literally attacked yourself. Mad people everywhere. Mad people everywhere. Now, I don't have to waste my time on this idiot. I've sent him a message. I've already sent him a message, a public message. I'm very, very certain he will receive the message 1,000,000%. If he's not watching now, he will watch later. So if he likes, let him hear. If he doesn't like, if he doesn't want, let him leave it. But at the end of the day, in body go tell him. Now let me show you another one. This very one that I want to show you right now is I just want to show you how the Biafran struggle has finally pushed some so-called journalists working for the so-called mainstream media platforms to start speaking up, to start speaking the truth. They have begun to talk the truth. And this is what the Biafra can do to a common man. Now, let's listen.
National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribado was already on seat. So the Northwest Security Summit was just of recent. And he made this statement immediately they came back from United States of America.
And making the work of the military difficult.
Here we are.
The location of Toji.
Watch. Just watch.
As well of recent, a former...
This man was asked a question concerning this incident that took place in Zamfara State, and he wanted to sugarcoat it. This Fulani man here, this very Fulani man, he wanted to sugarcoat it. So I want you to see, when I watched it, I didn't believe that this is Arise News. Arise News that is known for propaganda, Arise News that is known for deceit, Arise News that is known for one Nigerianist, Arise News that is known for bribery and corruption, Arise News that is known for turning truth upside down and turning blind eyes to truth. Even when people are buying each and every day, they keep on telling you about Biafra, Simon Èkpá, Nnamdi Kanu, this and that, blah, 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 presidency, our government, our nation. Arise News. I don't know how this man mustered courage to grab the statement, the word from this man that tried to paint it and spoke the truth by fire, by force. You don't know. And you know the worst part is that they all know the truth. Because they are all adults, they all know the truth. But to speak it is a problem. Now, pay attention to this.
Hora, Zurmi, Tsahe, Kotorkoshi, Shinkapi, and host of others, where some of the inhabitants of these local areas knows where the Bello Turji boys are. Of recent, a former member of the State Assembly, Honorable Shuaibu Gwanda, did say he can oblige himself, he can make himself available to show the security forces, whether the police, army, air force, or who, where this Bello Turji and cohorts are, as well as Honorable Boza. So the issue we are saying here...
Salu, say, the issue is not where the whereabouts or the location of Toji.
Did you get that? This man here was telling the journalist that somebody has made himself available to take the military, police, or whatsoever to the location of Bello Turji. We all know that Bello Turji is now the kingpin. I'm going to show, if time permits me, towards the end of this broadcast, I will show you one thing, a list. So, this man is telling the journalist that somebody has made himself available to take the so-called military to where Bello Turji is, who happens to be probably the #1 commander now, after the demise of Shekau Abubakar. Bello Turji now is becoming, if not has become already, the #1 terror leader in the northern part of the Zoological Republic. Bello Turji. Now, this man became irritated with what this Fulani man is saying, because we all know that the so-called security operatives know where they are. We know. How do they know where Oye Bunkre is happening? How did they know where our men are? How did they know? How did they know? Why are they bringing the Super Tucano to bombard our forest? How did they know? They knew based on the so-called intelligence, what they call intelligence, isn't it? It is. They know because of true intelligence, intelligent gathering, isn't it? So they know. The question is, why are they not going there? Now, let us hear from this journalist.
Nigerian security forces, they know it. The game here is some people at the top, the politicians who've brought these criminal elements into the country.
Enokwa. I didn't hear that. In fact, he didn't say it. This thing did not come from Arise News. It's a lie. It's a very big lie. It never came from Arise News. How could you tell me that the politicians are the ones that brought terrorists in Nigeria and it's coming from Arise News? It's a lie. Let's hear that again before we continue.
The game here is some people at the top, the politicians who've brought these criminal elements into the country, are the ones extending, and making the work of the military difficult. Don't you? Yeah, a security expert.
Anyway, I will scrutinize this journalist from Arise News. Let me show you his face. I'm going to scrutinize him to see if he continues working with Akpati, Ruben Akpati, or not, because maybe after this interview, he might receive a sack letter. I'm not sure if this man is still working with Ruben Akpati and his criminal gang in Arise News. I'm not sure. So, let us move away from here and then jump into the main matter that brought us here this evening. Let us move away from here and jump into the matter that brought us here this evening. And I will be opening the line immediately. Okay. Before that, there is another video that I would like us to see. Everything I'm showing you is because of the activities of Biafra liberation, the Biafra freedom fighters. Because of what Biafra is doing today, that is the reason why the zoo has crumbled. And you can see the evidence. You can see the evidence on social media. You can see the evidence everywhere. Even the people who are not supposed to be fighting the Biafran people or the Igbos, let me use the word because that is what they call it. That is Igbos. Even the people that are not supposed to fight Igbos, they are seriously fighting the Igbos because of Biafra. They are not just fighting Igbos, they are fighting Igbos because of the freedom of Biafra. You got to go? Both the Benis, the Afonjas. This fight is between Biafra and the zoo, the Biafran army and the zoo army. But because they have seen our resilience, they have seen that we are winning, they can no longer hold it. They now took the fight. They brought the fight to or against Ndibo because of our resilience, because of our success in exiting the Zoological Republic. Those are the evidences that we have finally succeeded. Now, I want you to listen and watch Soludo lamenting. He did not mention the name of Mazi Simon Èkpá. He did not mention Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He did not mention Biafra. But I want you to pay attention to what he is about to say and then tell me if it's not because of Biafra exit, Biafra mass exodus, and Biafra activity, Biafra struggle and activities in our land that caused this lamentation. Pay attention. Let me explain to you in case you don't hear Igbo. This idiot that called himself Governor Soludo, this murderer, bloodsucker, I want you to listen to the voice, the sound of his voice first. Listen to the sound. You will see the dejection. The man is completely dejected. He doesn't know where to start from. Ego manu Nigeria Google. He is confused. He said the oil money is finished. Listen.
Ego manu Nigeria Google. Since February, March, April, May, na June agwụla NNPC not one kobo ka fa kwụnyere na federation account ego a na-eji Abuja eweta